Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Los Santos, and welcome to the very first episode of Life in Los Santos with your host, Piers Diamond. Life in Los Santos is going to be a current affairs program of the people of this fine, amazing city, what they do, what their ambitions are, what their jobs, getting to know them. So please make yourself comfortable, get that popcorn out, have a drink of beer, making sure you're not driving afterwards though, and watch the very first episode of Life in Los Santos. Uh, Good afternoon, good morning everyone. Welcome to Life in Los Santos, and we're here with the lovely Deevon here in her working office. Good afternoon, morning, evening, Deevon. How are you?
Morning, Piers. I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So I understand through a lot of people that you're making massive strides here in the medic business. So let me start. How did you start becoming a medic? Have you got any good backstories for all the viewers?
Yeah, so I actually only became a medic around a week ago. I moved to the city from Sydney, Australia, about a year ago. I came over here, wanted to work my way up. I started with a taxi business, uh, and then yeah, I earned a bit of money from there. After the disappearance of my father, Alan Key, I decided that I wanted to switch things up. I wanted to try and improve my career, and I came to Doc Ballantyne. He was very understanding. He offered me a job here as a junior EMT, and a week later I'm now a senior EMT. So I've worked my way up quickly, and I put it down to great training, motivation, and just a passion for saving people.
Wow, that is very quick. You've progressed in just a week from a taxi driver to a senior medic. That is one hell of a rise, very quick rise as well. So
Yeah.
you must have some sort of hidden talent to do this so well because Doc Ballantyne does not promote people that quickly normally.
Yeah, well, I think I just I've obviously received some good training, and everyone in the city has been so supportive. Uh, I've just managed to work my way up quite quickly, which is obviously I'm very grateful for.
Yes, it
Got
is a
some great colleagues around me,
yes, exactly.
Larry, Webby,
Hmm.
Chris McGuinness, some great people,
I
just to name a couple.
I don't think I've ever met Chris yet. I've know the other two. Um, Larry.
Yeah, Chris got the job the same day as me. We actually had our interview together.
Oh, okay. So is Chris a sort of like a friend before? Did any of your
Yeah,
friends follow
me and
you?
me and Chris are good friends. Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice. So let's pick up on some of the things you've said. So I thought I heard a slight accent there. So from good old Australia. So
Yeah, that's the one.
yes, I've actually got relatives in Melbourne, so I know a lot about Australia. So
Oh, really? That's cool.
and I've been
Been
to
to
Sydney.
been to Melbourne many times.
Yes, I've been. Yeah, oh yes, it's a lovely city. But I have been to Sydney as well. I've been there once or twice, so I can compare the two. Um, Mysterious stories about your father. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? That's I'm sorry to hear that. So,
Yeah.
what actually happened?
No worries. So it happened quite a while ago. Uh, me and my dad were out playing golf. His name's Alan Key. You might have heard of him. He's not been around for a while though, so maybe not. Uh, yeah, we were out playing golf. We were approached by this mysterious guy. He took us into the back of his van. He told us that we had to. Well, he told me that I had to gather some information from Dr. Ballantyne and Winkle Shrink, and if not, my dad would never escape. He was clearly not satisfied with the work that I did, and I've not actually seen my dad ever since.
Oh my God, that must have been
The
a very
last thing he gave me though is this. Let me just show you.
okay. Let's see if we can get it on camera. Oh, the
This is my lucky golf club.
I've been hearing
So on the day
stories
we were
about
playing
you.
golf together.
I've been hearing stories
Yeah,
about you and your golf club.
yeah. It's my good luck charm. I take it everywhere with me. He gave it to me on the day the incident happened. So it's something I don't want to ever lose.
No, of course not. Of course not. It must have been a very stressful time for you when during this time. Was this kind of like one of the reasons why you moved to Los Santos to start a new life and maybe become? Did you have the
Yeah.
dream
So
to become a medic?
to be honest, it wasn't something that I dreamt of for a while. But since moving here, I saw how much of a good job the staff did here, and obviously being a taxi driver, it wasn't the career that I wanted forever. And so I decided just one day that I'd go to the hospital and see if they could offer me a job, or what I could do with that. And luckily for me, Dr. Ballantyne was, very, very understanding, and he gave me a chance, and here I am a week later, senior EMT.
CAMT, yes, it's a marvelous story of how quickly you have progressed. There must have been some, obviously, there's parent confidentiality, so we can't name any names of any patients or anything, but you must have seen some really funny situations in the hospital since your time being here. Can you give us, say, one example?
Yeah, I mean, there's been many. One that sticks out to me is the other day we gave Jay Cartwright, the sergeant. He had to undergo a nipple transplant. I'm sure he won't mind me mentioning his name,
Oh, I
but
know the story. I know the story.
yeah, unfortunately, there was no male nipples left at the hospital. So Dr. Ballantyne, being so resourceful, he suggested that we replace it with four cow udders. And I think Cartwright was very, very pleased with the surgery and how it went.
Oh my God.
Another
Yes, carry
couple
on.
people we see on a daily basis. I'm also sure they won't mind me mentioning their name, is Dean Hancock and Fahak. They enjoyed their motorcycling and are always falling off, so we get daily call outs from them.
I understand there was one situation where you they had this again. I don't know the full story because I wasn't there. I'm just hearing from my colleagues who were over here in Los Santos when I was back at San Fran that you literally had to go with them everywhere one particular time because they kept having accidents. Is that true?
What about Dean and Fahak?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, sometimes we get call outs about about 5 times every 10 minutes from them. I did have to go with them the other day on a boat trip because they just kept needing treatment. So being the medical professional I am, I went on their fishing boat and I helped them every single time they got hurt.
Did you enjoy the fishing trip yourself? Are you a keen fisher?
I can't say it was quite a strange experience, but I did enjoy it. I can't say I'm a experienced fisher. It was my first time actually, but yeah, it was pretty good fun. I'd do it again.
Oh well. If there ever is another fishing trip, can you please let me know because that'd be interesting for the Life in Los Santos series, going fishing, because that's one of the activities of Los Santos, isn't it? Who's fishing? So,
No worries, we'll do.
trying to carry a camera while on a boat may be slightly tricky though, but we'll manage.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
sure you'll be fine.
yeah. Now, some rumours. If it's all right, can you don't again? We're not going to say any names, and sorry, viewers. This is past the watershed here in Los Santos, so I can actually say this. Um, True or false? There's been some really radical surgery operations. I spoke to Ballantyne when I came back from the city yesterday, from my San Fran, and he mentioned something called Kangacock. Can you explain what on earth he's on about here?
Oh yes, I know exactly what's happened here. there was a we had a patient in a couple of weeks. Actually, no, not a couple of weeks. A couple of days ago. Sorry. He was he had a nasty injury. He a cock transplant. Uh,
Ooh,
he was actually
ouch.
Australian himself, so the doc recommended we use a kangaroo one because usually we use pepperoni sticks, but we thought he deserved a good one, so we used kangaroo.
Oh, that must be
So
nice
that
for
was
you.
probably what.
Oh, so the rumours are true then. It must be nice to you to meet, because it seems to me when I've been doing my travels around Los Santos the last couple of weeks that there seems to be a lot of, we call them expats, which means a lot of British people are in Los Santos because obviously I'm from Britain myself, but I moved over here. But every person I keep meeting, not every single person, every person I meet has a kind of English British accent. So it must be nice for you personally to see someone else from down under coming to live in Los Santos.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there does seem to be quite a few Brits over here, but they've all seemed very nice from the ones I've spoken to. But yeah, it was good to hear the native accent sort of thing. Made my accent come back even stronger, as you can imagine.
Whereabouts was this gentleman from in Australia? Is he near Sydney? Because of course
I
Australia
can't I
is that.
can't say that I asked him, to be honest. It was the only time I met him was during this medical procedure. So he was under general anaesthetic, so
Ah, right.
didn't speak too much.
Well, it's not important,
But
but
yeah,
I just
I
want.
could hear the accent strongly.
Well, of course, yes. Yeah, my relatives in Australia, because I can have a very broad English accent. When I'm down there, I'm so I'm so English. Um, but even my relatives are picking up their accents now. So yes, it's a lovely country and a massive country as well. Okay, is there anything you like to tell viewers? Like, for instance, have you got any talents that be nice for them to know what you can do? Like, I understand you like playing the guitar. Is that right?
Yeah, I've recently got into playing the guitar, but my main talent lies in gymnastics. I actually used to be a professional gymnast back in Sydney. So if
All
you'd like
right.
to see a couple tricks, I'll be
Yeah,
willing
yeah,
to
yeah.
show you.
Have we got plenty of room here? Okay. Just bear me for a second. Wow.
Yeah,
That is amazing. Especially you still got the golf club in your hand as well. Ah, that looks very yoga, meditation, stuff like that. Do you do that type of thing?
yeah. I'm into my meditation as well. It helps with my flexibility.
I suppose it also helps because, of course, being a very high powerful doctor as yourself, it can be very stressful.
Yeah, it can be at times. I love doing yoga and gymnastics. It really helps. Uh, calm me down after a stressful day.
So, this is amazing. You sit down again if you want to. Oh, I can move around the camera. Sometimes I keep walking into doors when I'm doing the camera review. It's this high tech camera is very not liked. So is there any other interesting stories like not related to your job that like any fond memories of the city so far? Because this is life in Los Santos, so we always ask people a fond memory of the city. Um, have you got any particular you'd like to say or mention?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, last night's party, I know you were there for part of it, was
Of
quite a
course, yeah.
highlight for me, to be honest. It was great meeting so many people all in one place together. I think that's probably the most people there's been at one party, so it was a great time. But another have to another fond memory for me was my first date with Mr. Cheat, Ian Cheat. I'm sure you
Oh,
probably heard of him, but yeah, he's my boyfriend, so.
Mr. Cheats, your
Uh,
boyfriend, really?
yeah, he is.
He's a very
We've only
very
actually
high.
only met twice, but we hit it off really quickly.
How did you? Because of course you're a very good-looking lady, if I may say so. Um,
Thank you.
how did Mr. Cheat approach you then? Can I ask? We'll obviously keep this just to
Uh,
ourselves and the viewers.
yeah, I think. it was either Dean or Ballantyne. I think it might have been Ballantyne. He introduced us one day when Ian was at the hospital, and he took me down to Lucetti's. He
Ah,
sang me a
Lucetti's.
song. Yeah, we had a great first meal together, and
Oh, how
we really hit it
romantic.
off. He sang me he sang me a song,
Oh,
and
nice.
yeah,
Yeah, he seems a very, very high-powered gentleman here in Los Santos. Maybe one of the most influential people so far, I guess. I've met him
yeah,
once or
he is.
twice.
He's quite well known in the city.
Yeah, so I'm hoping to do an interview with him, especially because this certain song is doing very well in the Los Santos charts at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, next time he's around, I can drop him a text to see if he's
Yeah, it might be a good idea
say.
if I come with you because
Yeah,
he doesn't like me
no
by
worries.
myself being around, but maybe because I'm if I can say so, a friend of yours, then I can
Yeah, of course.
get a good interview with him because I want to promote all these local businesses and big businesses. And of course, this ringtone seems to be on everyone's phone at the moment. I'm guessing you've got this ringtone on your phone.
Yeah, of course.
Even I got it on my phone. So you met him. He took you out for a date. You said you've met him twice though. So where did you meet him the second time?
We went to the Unicorn Club. Me and Leah were actually there hanging out for a bit. I texted him asking if he wanted to meet up, and yeah, we danced the night away.
Leah, of course. Oh, lovely Leah, the mechanic. Yes, she's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, Leah's great.
Yeah, she's like family to me because we both got red hair, so we kind of had that in common. And she's doing very well. I need to have an interview with her one day soon. Um, so did Mr. Cheek give you romantic poems or anything? Did he give you roses or sing you a? Oh, he sang you a
Yeah,
song.
he gave me some flowers. In fact, I actually wrote him a poem when we were at the club. Would you like to hear it?
Of course, we'd love to hear it.
Find it 1 second.
Is this about the feet?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes, I'm the fountain of knowledge I've been called. Because press, we need to know these things. I just heard feet, a poem about feet. I was thinking, okay.
Yeah, the poem goes, Mr. Cheat, I love your feet. When I'm with you, you make my heart skip a beat.
That is so romantic, especially as it's about
Isn't it just?
feet. I never thought feet could be that romantic. Do you think
Yeah.
between you and me and the viewers, Mr. Cheat's got some sort of a foot fetish? You think?
Uh, I mean, I haven't witnessed it personally myself. I wouldn't rule it out. He's got many things about that guy are, quite interesting. But yeah, I haven't witnessed it myself, but I can't. I've only actually met him twice, so I can't give you the right
Well,
information on that one.
no, it's fine. You must have gave him an amazing impression then, because if you've only met him twice and he's already wants to take you out and you be his girl, I suppose the word is. Um,
Yeah.
so look, well, I don't actually blame him at all because you're very high, powerful women in the medical business. If anything happens to him, you can look after him. He can hopefully look after you as well.
Exactly.
He's very influential. Like he's got a lot of money. I'm guessing he's got a lot of money. Of course, I've seen your apartment and that looks amazing. So you must be good at saving money. Um, so let's just go for the final part of the interview. I'm just going to go through some short questions and you can give me sort of like one word answers. Is that all right?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, let's go. Favorite color?
It's red.
Yeah, nice. Ferrari red, maybe.
Yeah, bright red.
Favorite holiday location?
Well, it's probably the Bahamas. I know Mr. Cheat's out there at the moment, so hopefully one day I can go with him.
Wow, Bahamas. Favorite type of music? And don't mention Luketis because we know we like that.
I'm quite into a bit of R&B, actually.
Nice, nice. Anyone in particular? Can you name some artists?
Uh, I don't think it's anyone in particular.
Just the music, just the R&B music. That's fine. Um, what do you drive?
I've got many motors. I've got obviously I've got an array of EMS cars, but I'm into motorbikes, and I've got recently bought a couple new cars. I couldn't tell you what they're called, but
Nice.
they're sports cars, so they're pretty good.
So you're more into the modern type of car, if I'm right in
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm more into the classic cars. So all your cars you'll see me driving, except for the one I drove to get here, are classic cars. Not the fastest, but they look beautiful, and the engine, wow, the roar of the engine, amazing. Okay. So, favorite food. If you were given any particular food you could eat straight away, what would you eat?
Probably be pizza. When I was in Australia, Domino's over there is so cheap.
But isn't it true,
Out
Luchetti's
the gate.
sell pizzas, but they only make burgers though?
Yeah, I think hopefully the pizzas will come into stock soon. I'm sure Mr. Cheek can make sure I'm the first one to try it.
Exactly. Well, I hope so. I hope you'll be the first one to try it. You'll be the official food taster, and hopefully you get some money for it as well. Favorite movie or genre of movie?
Oh wow, not, not normally
Take your
into
time.
films that much, to be honest.
Okay.
Uh, my attention span is not that great, so I do get quite bored. Probably quite into my scary movies. Actually, if I had to choose one though, so
Oh,
like
the
maybe
horror,
horror.
the horror films. Ah.
Yeah.
Um, if you could meet any celebrity, who would that be? And we don't include Mr. Cheat because you're slightly biased on that.
Oh wow, that's a difficult question. Uh, maybe someone maybe like Nicki Minaj. I reckon we could work
Nice,
together.
nice.
Got
Maybe.
got good style.
Whoa. Well, just keep it between you and me. I'm hoping that Dean Hancock and Fahak could do the theme tune to Life in Los Santos.
Yeah, yeah, that would be good.
In fact, I could give viewers, I could give you an exclusive here of what the Life in Los Santos lyrics are going to be. Deevon, do you want to hear it as well?
Yeah, yeah, of course. I'd love to hear it.
I can't sing because I haven't got a singing voice, viewers. You know that my radio voice is the only decent voice I've got. If I start singing, I think the audience will suddenly turn away. Um, it's Life in Los Santos is the place to be. Life in Los Santos, murder, sex, and a good cup of tea. Sorry, I had to put a good cup of tea in because me being half British. Life in Los Santos, where people meet and have fun. Life in Los Santos. Well, this is where I need your help, Devon. Life in Los Santos, where your friend is a gun, or Life in Los Santos, when your life is in the hands of a gun. Which one do you think is better?
Ooh, I mean they both sound pretty good. Maybe friend is a gun. I think that's got some meaning behind it. I quite like that.
It's got a double meaning, that line, hasn't it? It's like your friend is your
Yeah, and it,
gun.
it
Hmm.
rolls off your tongue a bit more.
It does actually. Yes, okay. And then the final verse, Life in Los Santos, where it's good to be alive. Life in Los Santos, when you're trying to survive. I do like that last bit.
Yeah, I like it. It sounds great. Excited to hear Hancock and Verhoek's cover of it.
Well, they were I got this idea because when we were at your apartment last night, and it was a great party, by the way. You're a great hostess.
Thank you.
They started singing Linkin Park, and you were singing that John Denver song, wasn't you? Which I completely forgot what the title
Yeah,
was. um, and when Hancock and Fuck was doing the high noises and Hancock was doing low, they were in perfect harmony. So I thought they could do the theme tune here. Hey Tom, how are you?
yeah. I think they'd be great. I'm sure they'd be up for it.
Okay, so that I've taken a lot of your time. That's about 25 minutes. So, is there anything you want to ask me? Because this is your interview, but I always get the person who I'm interviewing to ask me a question or two to make it, you
Yeah,
know.
sure. What made you want to become a news reporter then?
Ooh, good question. You should be a news reporter. Um, Basically, I want to get the stories of the city. I want to see what makes the city tick, what makes the city become alive. And by doing that, I want to go and make, I want to make people realize that the press, we're not always have, bad guys, but we are quite decent guys sometimes, most times, not sometimes. And yeah, and it was my dream to write stories. I'm hearing from the mayor that there's going to be a newspaper soon, so I'm going to be writing articles, and maybe I could get some guest people coming in writing articles like yourself. Like it'd be great to have sort of like a medical column of what people should do to avoid getting shot and stuff like that, maybe. So we could do that, and you might get a good payment for that as well.
Yeah, sure, I'll be up for that.
That's it then. So I'm sure you are busy. I think the city is starting to get a little bit busy, which is great because, oh my God, yeah, this has gone on for a day. So thank you very much, Devon. What's your surname, by the way?
My surname is Bigley. Yes, so Deevon Bigley.
Devon Digley. I'm just, yeah, Devon's
Bigley. Yeah.
Digley. Oh, okay.
No, with a B, with a B.
Oh, Bigley.
Yeah, yeah, that's the one.
Devon. Well, I'm always going to just, I'm probably just always going to call you Devon if that's all right.
Yeah, no worries. That's
Well,
what most people call me.
that's good. Well, thank you for your time. And viewers, if you ever got a medical problem, you know where to go. Go to the hospital here and speak to Devon. Maybe not Valentine. Devon, she's the base to be. She's the one to get healed. And yes, obviously try not to get shot first, though. Thank you for your time, and thank you, viewers. That's Piers Diamond signing off.